Honestly, never really got super close to Coach Stoops, but I think that just since I've been here, just always seeing him in the facilities, always seeing him around the team, always hearing stories about him, like when he was head ball coach. Just there's so many things. This place sort of doesn't let him go, and he doesn't let go of this place either. And so having the opportunity to play for a coach like him, I'm really excited, to be honest with you. Like I said, I've watched him from afar. I've just watched the way this place is really loved on him, and I think that I'm starting to understand why so many people are really, really big on him. So obviously, really excited to be able to play for him.
How important was having him around and the message that he gave y'all, that Sunday after everything happened? How important was that sort of, to turn the team in a different direction after the sort of shock of Lincoln leaving? It
was big. It was really big for us. We needed, someone to sort of step in and help us sort of keep each other together. Really, he got in there with the leaders and he was like, I know there's a lot of things that, we really don't know right now, but most important thing is that we stay together. And we all just sort of followed his lead. And, I think that was definitely what we needed at the time. So obviously really thankful for him.
The guy's a legend. He has a statue out front. So just to, I personally was never coached under him, but, we got Isaac here, we got Drake here, so he was always around. And, you see him on TV, you see him on Big Noon Kickoff. So just to kind of actually have him as a head coach, you hear about the legend of Bob Stoops. So as far as that's concerned, he's a great guy. He's a guy that, again, I would also run through a wall for. Whatever was asked of me from him, I would be more than happy to accept and to do, just because he is everything that has been said about him is true. He is who he says he is.
Well, it's definitely been a unique experience, the things he's done at this university. Me growing up in Texas, my family's from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, so I grew up supporting LSU and stuff like that. I didn't really know much about Coach Stoops until I really got here. But he kind of told his resume, his story whenever he first got here, and how the team was before, and then the next 2 years, how they ended up being. And I think that's something the team really needed, every time he says it, because it's something that really does hit us in the heart, and it's kind of telling us what we're capable of doing if we just stick together and do the things we need to do. So I think his leadership has had a huge positive impact on this team.
I think it was, really important, just from coming from him, honestly, the belief that everybody has in him, and him always sticking around and being for OU. Man, I really just lifted everybody's spirits up, so I think it was very important.
Yeah, I just wanted to not only connect with the team afterwards the next morning, then I connected with the leaders, the seniors, for the most part, mostly seniors. And then I also wanted to meet with the young group, the freshman class that had just arrived. All of them, I guess it relates to all of them in different ways, and just wanted to connect with all of them, that we understood what they're thinking, what they're going through, but also to understand the strength of this program, understand what you've already invested, understand there's other great football coaches out there, so give this a little bit of time. Just trying to get everyone not to overreact and settle in here and realize the strength of OU is bigger than any one guy, and just to reiterate that. And sure enough, a week later, we have Brent Venables, who couldn't be a better fit. There isn't a better fit than Brent here at OU. So yeah, that was it. They just needed to hear from someone that they, again, I don't know how much they trust me. I don't know if I'm around enough for that to happen, but they sure know I care about this place and care about them.
Did you get a sense when those, especially that senior group, that older group that DaShaun would have been in, did you get a sense when they walked out that they had sort of taken a deep breath? DaShaun said when those early hours, there were guys that really did feel broken in a lot of ways. Did you sense that there was some calm about those guys after they walked out?
I felt like there was. I felt like they had started to realize, hey, we're all still here. We're all the strength of this program. And I think also what they started to hear from, I really credit and thank all our older players that are in the NFL and have graduated, and even guys that have had NFL careers that aren't any longer. They started hearing from all of our players through the years on, look, you're one of us, we're part of that team still, and and you represent all of us. And I think they all started to realize they still are in this great select fraternity that that a lot of people would want to be in.
For more information, you can visit TULSAworld.com.